and it's one of the most commonly used pastry, right? So today we're going to be making sausage rolls, as I said before. So I'm thinking so that one puff pastry we can do all sausage roll, one puff pastry we can do all clamares, right? And some milfoulis, right? I'm just thinking how, let's start rolling it and then we can decide what you want to do. I'm going to show a couple, right? Ryan, you're going to bring some caster sugar in a bowl and some cinnamon powder, if possible. And Preksha, there's some Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan. Just put it in one of the bowls, please. And how do we bake this puff pastry? What temperature do we bake? Sorry? 180? No. So because it's got a lot of butter, right? What the butter does is, as soon as you put it in the oven, they'll melt and they'll push the layers. They push like that. That's why the puff pastry rises. If the oven temperature is lower, what happens is the butter melts. Instead of pushing, it just straight away melts. Butter in a warm place, it melts. It should be in a high temperature, so the butter can push. Okay, 220. So it pushes. As soon as it pushes, you can turn the oven down. If you put it in 160 and if you put it in 140, the butter will melt, but the puff pastry won't rise. You know what I mean? So puff pastry, croissants dough, only need a little cinnamon. Wait, just give it a good mix. Okay. Alright, in one of your, in the assessment, one of the questions is asked everything, okay? Ask what temperature will you bake your croissants? What temperature will you bake your bread, okay? So, low temperature in oven is anything under 170 is low temperature. From 170 to 190 is medium. So 190 to 210 is high, 220 and above is very high. Okay? If it's pizza ovens, you know the temperature of the pizza ovens? Sorry? No? Any guesses? Highest temperature, these ovens can go up to 270. What's the pizza oven temperature? 450 degrees. Okay, a wood fire oven would be even higher. Right, so bread again 220. You start at some bread, you start at 220 and then you lower the temperature. Puff pastry higher. Right, if it's sweet pastry, what temperature? Sweet pastry. We made sweet pastry a couple of weeks ago, right? Sorry? 190, right? When you have to blind bake it, you blind bake it at 190 degrees. Choux pastry. What temperature do we bake choux pastry? Yes. So first we had to put them in a high temperature so that it can rise and get good color, and then we lower the temperature so that it can cook inside and dehydrate. Who else got puff pastry? Can someone roll? Chanipa, you want to roll your puff pastry here, please? Let's bring your puff pastry. Roll it here. I'm gonna make a sausage roll. Okay, and then rest I might use it for the farmer. Alright, and also I'll show you a couple of milk as well. Okay, so first I'll cut the pastry, and then I need to use the sausage mince and roll it here. Before putting sausage mince, I add egg wash. So the egg wash acts like a glue here. Alright, and then
what sausage is this?
I think it's pork. And right, you don't need too many layers, right? Because it's already got too many layers in the puff pastry. Okay, just one roll, and then can you see the layers in this one? Okay, there's few layers. You can see the layers of flour and okay, should have one tray. For sausage roll. Once the sausage roll is done, because it pushes air outside, you might have to pour. This will allow the air to come out, and then it'll have an even rise in your pastry. And then again, this egg wash is glazing, right? So it gets nice color on the pastry, and also the pastry doesn't get too dry quickly. So that's one. And then